Hi everyone, it's Mr. Giles. I'm back from exile, or holiday in France as you might call it, with another episode of my Let's Play Hearts of Iron 3 United Kingdom series. I hope you weren't all too impatient in my absence. It was a not particularly enjoyable holiday for me. But now we'll be getting back to the regular schedule of things, which is lots of Hearts of Iron, lots and lots of Hearts of Iron. I know that's what you like, I know that's what I like. I certainly missed making updates, and I've only been back for a morning, so this is pretty much the first update I can possibly make. I'm not sure how long this update itself will be. I'm not sure how much time I'll have to play today. I'm hoping to catch up with some friends and get together and meet some people and stuff. You know, just to do that really after my holiday. And I would like to point out just quickly that this is not my last holiday of the holiday, if that makes any sense. I am going to be... Next week I am going to Austria. That's from Saturday. I'm going for a week with my mum. And then a few weeks later, after my results come out, I'm going to be going off to France again. So I'm sorry guys, I know I am very busy during the holidays. That's the way it's always been, that's the way it's always going to be. And I do apologise for that. But whilst I can, I'm going to get back to stuff. I have not lost the will to make this AAR at all. I'm really enjoying it. I've missed making updates. I missed not being able to hear from you guys, and I hope that you didn't regret my absence too much. I'm just sorry that I'll have to go away again. I'm just going to plug in my laptop because it's going to run out of battery otherwise. And that would be a disaster for us all. Right, shall we get to it? Now, if I remember correctly, I will be a bit rusty. It's the first time I've played in 2 weeks. And yes, so I'm not really sure how things are going to work out. I certainly haven't thought much about Hearts of Iron or this game at all recently. So to what extent, I can't even tell where I'm being attacked from here. Okay, they stopped. That's good. This division is definitely going to need to stop by and regain some organisation. Organisation overall is not great. But I'm hoping the fact that Germany can't even supply its troops down here is going to help me. Unless, of course, they can supply through the Balkans, through Romania, through Romania, Hungary, Bulgaria. In which case, then I'll be the second time I'm totally wrong. You can see I've got 2 new divisions here. Oh, so nice to be home, guys. It's so nice to be back. Just in general, but it's not... Well, obviously I didn't miss Hearts of Iron. I'm not that sad, but it is nice to be home. I didn't enjoy that holiday very much. So hot. Unbelievably hot. It was in France. We were in Saumur, if you remember correctly. We're camping, and oh my god, it was 35 degrees plus that week, which I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I don't even know what day of the week it is anymore. I'm this far through the holiday, which means God knows anything. I don't know anything even. I still don't understand why these troops are out of supply. I mean, it doesn't really make any sense to me. So my plan is... Oh dear. No, you mustn't... Oh shit. The supply depot has changed from somewhere like Venice to Tirana, or Tirano I think it is. So that's going to frustrate my supply networks temporarily. Especially seeing as it's only a level 6 port. I'm not sure that'd be sufficient. I'm going to compensate for that by taking Salonika, which I intend on doing promptish. I could smash this province if I wanted, but you know, I want to give them a chance. Again, the USA wants me to allow them to have debt. No. No, you may not have debt. We're under attack in Villach. Two Slovakian divisions are attacking. That's a little ploy there by the Germans. They're like, maybe if we brand these as Slovaks, then we won't be scared. Yeah. Anyway, in other exciting news, talking about exciting news aside from me being back, the Olympics have started. London 2012. Oh my god, are you excited? I am really excited. It's really cool. Not only is if only I could describe the atmosphere right now in Britain. It's pretty good. I've been thoroughly enjoying watching lots of sport in like the morning that I've been back. And the opening ceremony was quite good. It was very original. Obviously not as good as Beijing, but nothing is going to be as good as Beijing. So yeah, it was good fun, and I'm really enjoying it so far. And there hasn't been a disaster yet. So the only sort of semi thing which people are objecting to is the fact there are some empty seats. But to be honest, I don't know an Olympics where there hasn't been empty seats for a long time, and as usual they're going to be corporate seats. Because corporate sponsors never seem to fully turn up for some reason. But yeah, Boris Johnson is not going to like that. Sorry if you could hear that car alarm in the background, by the way. It's not my fault. Not my car. I can't drive. Oh, yay, you've got some more IC to free up. So we're investing very heavily in the Air Force. No, not the Air Force, in the Army at the moment. So I think it's probably about time. I'm just going to invest the spare IC right now into close air support. Venom. Oh wow, the de Havilland Venom. Venom is a jet fighter. But it's going to be a jet fighter propelled by propellers. Because indeed I haven't researched jets yet, so it can't possibly be a jet. It's a misleading term. I know my order of battle down here is absolute chaos, but my primary objective has been achieved, which is to seal off these troops in the Greek peninsula. I'm hoping I can catch a few more that are moving through Bulgaria right now. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure really. This is just I'm going to make some profit out of this already. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divisions are going away, plus 2 garrison divisions at least. So that will help me in the short term. Or in the long term, if you're that way inclined. I'm going to bung this into the second carrier fleet. Oh, the second carrier fleet looks quite powerful. Oh, whoops. It's a bit of a crazy fleet, to be honest. 6 screens, so this is up to full strength in terms of screens right now. Glorious, Hermes. I know the first carrier fleet is all the way down here. What I would usually do is you move that level 5 carrier into this. Is that? Whoa, that's crazy. Oh no. Yes, I'd usually use that. Move that level 5 carrier into this. In fact, I might do that. I'm going to take away the worst performing ship for no apparent reason. Wow, Furious has sunk a shit ton. Well, I'll take away Courageous. So we'll get rid of Courageous. We'll send her back home. I can't tell if I did that order or not. I'll have to check that. And we'll send Formidable down to Singapore to do battle with the Japanese, because the Japanese will be coming soon. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about them right now, to be honest. This is bad. This is going to be an attack which could challenge me. I have reinforcements coming, but maybe not at the pace I'd like them to, as per usual. This is not great terrain for armour, I know that, but for some reason the majority of my armour has been used for the planned defense. What was it that I planned to encircle them a while ago, didn't I? It didn't work. Oh good, we have managed to reinforce. So this will just be a massive load of casualties for them now. Oh shit, I'm wasting loads of IC. I'm sorry about my profanity today. This is not like me. It's just, oh, you know, I'm so excited about being back. It's so nice. I wish I could tell you like something interesting had happened. Like The world has changed, Trevor. I thought I just finished HMS Liverpool. So yes. I don't know. I'm a little bit lost right now. I'm just so excited to be back. Thanks for your continued support. By the way, guys, I've got a lot more views since when I left. I left with something like 250. I've come back with over 1,000, so I'm very, very happy with that. I mean, half of them admittedly are myself, but you know, we won't ignore that fact, and we'll go and we'll say that I am the most popular Let's Player ever to have been unsuccessful and everything. Yes, that's right. It would be nice to cut off the these German troops from the Bulgarian border, but I think that's quite a tall ask. Tall order, even, not a tall ask. Tall ask does not mean anything. My armour is not quite up to it yet. They only have a 208% attack modifier, which is only slightly higher than that infantry division there. And it's because I'm using very, very low tech armour. What am I doing? Trying to think about what I should be building. I'm building 2 carriers right now. 2 carriers will be more than enough to deal with the... I think I have enough carriers to deal with the Japanese right now. And I think I do need more land stuff, so I'm just going to build some infantry. Nothing special, just bog standard infantry. 2 divisions of infantry. That should do. What else is happening? Oh wow, that was a big battle. Oh, that was because it was across a strait. I don't like this. I really wish I could support my men, but for some reason I just can't support them at all. It doesn't seem to make any sense at all to me. Why can't I supply them? That's weird. Very strange. I'm going to take this destroyer away because it's quite obviously not. Oh, does it have to be here? No, it is in Orison. So nothing's happening right now. Nothing of epic proportions anyway. It's still attaching some stuff to the 13th Corps. I just appointed Commander Savoury. Savoury commanders are much better than sour commanders or sweet commanders. It's difficult to tell where I should be attacking, really. I think, really, I should be focusing on crushing these troops in this region of Greece, which is the Salonika region. I know it's not in reality, I probably have a proper name in reality. I hope I can speak English again. Oh, yes, my French is non-existent, guys, and it's really rather embarrassing having to rely on everyone else all the time to speak French for you. Indeed, the French disapprove of my French. Wow, this division this sucks ass. This is crap. We'll get some naval support in. And when I mean naval support, I mean big gun naval support. The first battle fleet will go out. It's been a while since I've played Heart of Iron, as I've said, so I wouldn't expect any great moves by me today. In fact, I would really expect me to be making mediocre moves, to be honest. No, is that right? Can I attack? I can attack here, yeah. I think you'll be lucky if you see me sort of achieve moderate victories today. No, I need to keep that there. Stay. Ah, yeah, so they're attacking. This is my weak point. The weak point in my front is here. I knew that. So, what else has been happening? Oh, I'm really disappointed. In my absence, if you were keeping up with Cyberveps, oh, they're getting a... Oh no, we are. If you were keeping up with Cyberveps, Japanese interactive AAR, He's just lost the save game. Oh, just as things are really getting interesting in the Pacific. And the war against the Commonwealth and everything. Oh, it was so I'm so disappointed. I was really enjoying that. All in all, that division is not... This province is not critical to our... Why am I saying that? Of course it's critical. Every province is critical. So he lost the save game, so the AIR has been discontinued, which is a real shame, really, because it was one I was really enjoying. And as an interactive AAR, it was very original, and it was just such a shame that he lost it due to something like that. I'm not blaming him. I know it happens to everyone. I know everyone would have my head if I lost the save game for this. That's why I have got it backed up. I wouldn't want to let you guys down. I think we can hold here. Supply situation still looking mediocre. They seem to have realised that Makiki is the weak point in my front, and they seem to be keen to attack that. Maybe the Italians will help me, but I don't know when Italy has ever helped anyone in this game, to be honest. We'll hold that, definitely. So the Olympics are going well. They're going okay for Great Britain right now. Team GB has won, in my knowledge, they have won a silver and a bronze. Rebecca Adlington did very well to get a bronze in the swimming. Being 4 years older than her dominance in Beijing, you know, it was, yeah, she's done very, very well to get that bronze. Why are we attacking this? This is bad battle. So it's quite a high reinforcement chance. Yes, good. That should help us. See, somehow these troops are lasting longer and fighting harder than I thought they would. This province is almost invincible now because I've reinforced it so much. I'll definitely let the Germans waste some organisation against me right now. Whilst we can push through here as well. Oh, they do have a combat division here, so it might be a little bit harder. They appear to be retreating, however. So Bird will smash this division. Oh dear. 3 divisions are going down here. Perhaps they are. I don't want to call it quite yet. You can see my reinforcements from Britain coming in here, coming up. For the 13th Corps, the 13th Corps is located in sort of northeastern, northwestern Yugoslavia, so they've lost Salonika. That's another Greek city liberated. I'm getting what is annoying me actually is the partisan revolt risk. Because even though I have essentially liberated Yugoslavia, I have neither the choice to puppet them or to make them or to liberate them. However, because of that, they revolt against me because technically I'm occupying their territory, but have yet no choice to release them as a puppet or anything which would make them happy. So it's not that I'm objected to doing that. It's just that the game mechanics don't allow for that, which is slightly annoying. So we're making steady progress right now in Greece, on the Greek peninsula. With Salonika broken, anything left out of the peninsula proper, stuck between Bulgaria and Turkey, is going to be definitely going to be a bit dead. Oh, we're moving into this province, we can take that. We'll send some more reinforcements. They've reinforced Ceres. So I'm wondering whether the Soviet declaration of war on Germany is imminent. They have a quite low. No, they have 0 neutrality now, so it's a potential possibility. And oh, good, we've got supply again. And whilst the Germans launching Barbarossa seems to be a really rather stupid decision, and the AI may have calculated for that. It's even with the support of Hungary, Romania, and Bulgaria, to be fighting a two-front war in Europe with Italy gone is quite a worrying situation right now for the European Axis. I'm not anticipating victory to come anytime soon for the Allies. The Allies being, as Hearts of Iron defines the Allies, not as sort of not including the Soviet Union. So we've probably destroyed that division here, because I expect very much that this light armour division will thrash this infantry division to this province. However, my organisation is not great overall. Hills. See, hills. Hills are bad for armour. And I'm still waiting for them to run out of supply, and it seems to be more than 30 days than since we isolated them from supply. So I feel as if they should be out of supply by now, but they aren't. It's a miracle. Shore bombardment, width of front. We'll try and move our armour around at having to assault this province. These central provinces are going to be a bit difficult for us to take. So we've just destroyed this division. Another division has gone, so that's 4 divisions now lost in Greece for the Germans. Combined with another 6 or 7 or 8 even, maybe they lost in Yugoslavia. I'm surprised that Yugoslavia and the Balkans has been quite so easy for me. I was anticipating it to be much, much harder. But what this means is that once I've cleaned up in the Balkans, which seems inevitable now, I'm going to have the ability to challenge them in Europe. And if you have a look at the concentration of forces right now, we're fairly even. I particularly feel as if this salient between the Hungarian and Yugoslav border, potentially even pushing towards Vienna, is possible. And there are some IC provinces I would like to deny the Germans of. I have taken Innsbruck, and I feel as if challenging Germany in Europe is possible. Difficult but possible, I think, is how I would like to say it, really. They seem to have almost abandoned that province now, which is good for me. 2 armoured divisions, 3 armoured divisions, 4 armoured divisions, a hell of a load of carrier air groups. The convoys are fine. Oh yes, I remember now that German convoy raiding has been pretty pathetic. Meteor. Or I could build... it's difficult. I'll build a close air support. Close air support excel at hard attack and at naval attack, and people always forget that they excel at naval attack as well. So that's why they're quite a versatile aircraft. Certainly good, something which is very good to build as Germany, because you can use them to support your armoured spearheads very well in the Soviet Union, whilst also using them against whilst also using them against potential Allied invasions off the French coast and in the Netherlands. We can invite Norway and South Africa. I seem to remember now that South Africa refused to join me every time I asked them, but I'll ask them again. Unlikely, perhaps. And Norway, we will ask... Well, we'll ask them too. It's impossible, but we'll ask them. Now we're about to get 2 messages saying that they both declined, which is true. I'm not going to continue that attack. See, in some respects it would be advantageous for me to let them get Amphissa, because it's a plains province, and force them out of this poor terrain, where my armour sucks. But then again, that seems very counterintuitive to me. Yeah. So we're still looking strong, I think, overall. I'm not fearful of instant collapse in Europe. And lots of people would like me to attack Denmark. Denmark is quite a definitely quite a interesting, certainly quite a tempting. I'm just going to chuck in some doctrines right now. Oh, you'll get morale one. It's quite a tempting target. There are a number of German divisions right here, but there's nothing. Oh, look, ground attack. We're under attack by air. But there's nothing that I particularly would want to destroy. There isn't a... Well, there is an armoured division here, but it's not a huge concentration of forces, actually. Certainly nothing near the concentration of forces they had in the early game. And it's this supply situation which is really concerning me. If I can't supply my troops in Denmark, I won't be able to hold. And I run much more risk than gain, to be honest, and I'm very content for them just to throw troops away across these straits. But we aren't being reinforced, which is... I don't know where this 5th division is. There are 5 divisions here. I keep losing it. Yes, and the Kiel Canal is actually not a great defensive perimeter. They're only plains provinces, and it is very possible for the German AI to break through, which it regularly does. Mind you, if I let them get to Athens, then that's going to be even harder for us to break, because it's an urban province, and urban is even worse. And our infantry is sort of caught up now, so we will be able to do it. I know you're all shouting at me for letting my order of battle go and not having air support and stuff like that. And I'd say that's good. The more you shout at me, the better, really, because it shows you that you're all paying attention. And it shows to me that, you know, people actually care about the way I play. So... I always find it quite difficult to decide what to build at this point. There's nothing really wrong I can build, that's the thing. Illustrious, Indomitable. I'm not going to build another carrier right now. I'm looking at my manpower as well and thinking what would be the best choice. We'll build one armour division. One conventional armour division. Okay, so we won the Battle of Amphissa. We won a big battle here. There's another interesting video AAR right now which has recently come out. And it came out in my absence. And it's just 4 videos, 4 short videos. It's... I can't remember who it's by. But it's what it is. It's the Battle of Berlin scenario, which is included in a mod somewhere. I can't remember which mod it is actually. Very unprofessional of me. No, it was good fun. It's about an hour in total. 4 videos, very simple, and it's from May 1945 to June 1945. Was it April 1945 to June 1945? And it's all about the Battle of Berlin. So it's all about the battle on the Elbe and around Dresden. So it's sort of this region, and it's very intense action. It's Germany having to desperately hold the line with 200,000 troops against 1.5 million Soviet troops and a couple of 100,000 Americans. And it's interesting. I really enjoyed it. It was good fun. Oh dear. These guys are out of supply then. And that's going to mark the total collapse of German resistance. Because if they can't hold Athens, or they can't hold if they have no supply, they can't fight me. So the Germans are losing more divisions again. I'm already starting to think about how I should play out the war in Europe. It's going to be tense. It's going to be very, very hard. This is the Alps, of course. Formidable mountain range. And my armour is not going to be able to help me much. Which is the armour. I'm focusing heavily on armour because I really need something to make the difference. And armour can. With air support. And that's why I've been focusing on those two things so heavily. But I've got to break through the. I've got to break through somewhere to make any kind of inroads. I'm currently thinking that there is a nice river line. I think this is the Danube, actually, from Constance on the Swiss border past Munich and Vienna. It's a relatively good defensive line. It's very forested. And of course some urban provinces, and this would be sort of a moderate objective for me, a moderate sort of success, but that would require a lot of effort to punch that far into Germany, and it would require spreading my front quite thin. Of course, if the Soviets get involved anytime soon, then this AAR could be over very soon. Actually, that's not true. I don't know how long I'm going to play out this AAR. I'm a little bit daunted by the fact that I'll beat the Axis, obviously. I'll defeat Japan. I'll defeat Manchukuo, Menkuku, Siam, obviously Germany. And then, I don't know, the Soviets? A sort of Operation Unthinkable scenario? I don't know. I'm not really that keen on playing that one out. It would be a lot of time, and it would be a war which would inevitably go against me. The Soviets are a formidable force in Hearts of Iron, and yeah, beating them would be a big task. I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. I know you would all like me to see defeat the Soviets, but for Britain to defeat the Soviets would require the help of the USA, Italy, the whole of Europe pretty much, and then even then I'm not guaranteed a victory. Remember, the British army is significantly smaller than the Wehrmacht. It's not really any comparison in size, or in skill even. Germans have astonishingly good leaders in Hearts of Iron. Whilst Britain has sort of good leaders, but not great leaders. I'm not sure I can add any more shore bombardment than 25%, but we'll have a go. So Courageous is here. Glorious and Courageous. It's looking good. The first carrier fleet is looking quite formidable though. We'll have a look at its stats, shall we? We'll take those fighters off interdiction. That's not going to happen anytime soon, is it? So it's got 2 attack, 5 defense. I say that's good stats. Good stats indeed. With modern screens, modern carriers, modern carrier air groups. We'll see how the Japanese feel about their naval superiority, shall we? Maybe I'll repeat what I did against the Italians. 14th Corps, recently finished. Attach it to the 4th Army. I don't know what is the 4th Army. I thought I had 3 armies. 1st Army. Oh my God, what's going on here? Alexandria HQ. 2nd Army Group. 1st Army Group. 1st Army is here. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I know, the 4th Army is the thing I'd attached to take it on the Balkans, wasn't it? Have I managed to add more shore bombardment? No. Here come the armour. Rah! Stacking penalty for the win. Oh, good. About time we got this. I'm chucking that in straight away. I'm not going to chuck anything else into that battle. That would be doing more harm than good. But what I am going to do is Operation Gamey. As you can see, the foolish German defenders are attempting to retreat. We will not allow them that privilege. Come on, transports, hurry up. So, yes. I'm enjoying this game already. I was scared I was going to lose a little bit of motivation, but motivation has certainly not been lost. I'm really enjoying it. Oh, we got an education advance. That's good. We'll keep that ticking through, of course. Scale down our espionage. So you can see they have. Oh, they are researching mechanised infantry. We got that a while ago, Germany. So we're beating you here. Of course, they're finding my spies very easily because it's wartime, and obviously fascist and dictatorships have good good espionage stats to begin with. Delay, good. We're working on some of our doctrines. Our doctrines are doing pretty well overall. I'll put in radar training. We haven't got that one for a while. And interception, interdiction. Oh, that would be good. Radar combat impact. So right now, I'm thinking that I'm thinking that an offensive in Europe will be possible, and I'm not going to launch it until obviously I've mopped up in the Balkans. And I'm going to give I want to check on my air force though. How is that doing? It's getting a bit roughed up, isn't it? We're a bit roughed up. If only the Italians would help. They actually have quite a powerful air force. The Regia Aeronautica was not destroyed quite to the extent that the Regia Marina was. I was hoping they were going to be a little bit more disorganised than that, to be brutally honest. If Bulgaria or Romania entered the war right now, that would be pretty bad. We've broken Athens. Athens was broken. So now the offensive into... Why are they attacking us? That's a really stupid decision. Yeah, they're on the verge of complete collapse right now. So, China is winning the Olympics right now. I think they have something like 6 or 7 golds right now already. That's pretty impressive. China is a very good sporting nation overall. There are some sports they aren't very good at. Tennis, notably. But there are lots of sports they are very good at. Oh, it was a pity Mark Cavendish couldn't get the gold in the road race, though. I wasn't very disappointed, but it is disappointing. Considering he was considered to be not the clear favourite, certainly one of the favourites of the road race. I think many of the pundits were believing he was going to be the gold medal winner, but I suppose it was not to be, which is a shame. It was a bit of a weird race, though. It seemed so many of the riders were just very, very content to not win. And, you know, sitting very far back in the peloton, not really coming forward, not making any breakaways or attacks, leaving it to the British team to completely regulate the rate, with some help of the Germans later on. But, yeah, a bit weird. Definitely not the finest hour of cycling, I would say. Still, we have lots of opportunities. Bradley Wiggins, I doubt, will win his competition, having won the Tour de France and competed in the road race. But you know, it's possible. It's possible he'll do well in his. Yeah, it's possible he'll do well in his category. Chris Hoy, he might do something. He's quite old now, though. Right now, he's yeah, looking a bit. I don't know. I don't want to say it. It's possible. It's possible he'll do it. But like Rebecca Adlington, being 4 years older than in Beijing, it looks unlikely. There are some very promising new players, younger, fitter, that are coming up. And did anyone notice that in the torch procession, or not the procession in the opening ceremony, that it was Stanelius Wawrinka which led the Swiss team? That is the Swiss #2 tennis player, and is the doubles partner of Roger Federer, who is also Swiss, 17 times Grand Slam winner, plus the greatest tennis player in history. And yet they let Stanelius Wawrinka, who's ranked something like 42nd in the world and has never won a major, lead the torch procession. So yeah, I was a bit confused by that. Mind you, Federer was playing the next day, and I don't know whether that had something to do with it. He was tired that the flag waving might tire him out. Murray has progressed to the second round, unsurprisingly. He should have done. He's beat Stanelius Wawrinka, actually, ironically. Murray has had trouble against Stan in the past, but not this time. Was quite a strong display. Nadal has not entered the tennis. That's so disappointing. He withdrew, and then Verdasco, as the player to replace him, went out today. So yeah, it's going to upset the tournament. So it's now, I think, really between Djokovic or Federer, of which I think Federer may get the may just win it. Wow, the AI seems to be building a lot of garrisons. A lot of garrisons. More than I'm used to. I noticed the Italian AI had a lot of garrisons. Oh, why are you doing that? Oh, it's Vichy France, I suppose. I'm going to send back some of my scouts to repair and things in Italian ports. Well, I have to say, the Germans did not come back from that initial loss in Athens. My armour overrun them. So now we're going to start moving back. It's time to move the armour back once Argos has fallen. And I bet the Greeks aren't liking my presence either. They don't seem to mind too much. Right. The armour is coming back, and then everything will begin again. Germany would be fearful right now. I have quite a number of troops free to deploy at my disposal. They will probably be wondering, trying to guesstimate where I'm going to deploy them. And the answer is Germany. So that's the one they were hoping I wasn't going to go for. What I am going to do is I'm going to pull out my Marine Corps. Once my reinforcements have arrived, the Marine Corps is going to be nothing but inferior to conventional infantry once we start moving into Europe. Whilst they would excel in the Pacific, really. However, I am thinking more and more about how about potential war with the Japanese. I don't believe it's not an immediate threat. I don't think I'm not going to lose anything particularly bad. Certainly doing a blow against the Germans, having a blow against the Germans would be more profitable. We'll move forward my HQ a bit. So we can see the 5th Army in position between the Swiss Alps, between Davos and Villach, whilst the 3rd Army, 1st Army is what I said, between Villach and Ormoz on the Hungarian border. But the 4th Army, the 6th Army is returning, getting all these wrong. The 6th Army is returning. This corps is not even supposed to be here. It's a long way out of position. My Marines, I can pull them out almost. Whoa, where's one division gone? Have I lost a division? Surely not. 15. 3 divisions of 5 is 15. Oh dear, something crazy has happened. Ah, there we go. It's out. This is in the wrong place. That's more like it. Glad I found that, otherwise I would have left a division behind by accident. So we've got another air wing to deploy. That's going to be helpful, isn't it? This is definitely going to... Oh, wow, these are good commanders. Unfortunately, I'm not really using any strategic bomber people. Any strategic bombers, full stop. We're going to build an interceptor. And... interceptor and a something. I'm pretty happy with my army. I'm pretty happy with everything right now. We'll chuck in another infantry division. There we go. With the sort of conclusion of the campaign in the Balkans, I'm going to be sending some fleets out to face the Japanese threat, and along with those fleets will be my Singapore HQ. Will be the scouts that I've been using in the Mediterranean. The reserve fleet, I'm not sure where it's going to be. Might keep it in the Med simply because it is a sort of bridge between Europe and Asia. So therefore I can reinforce either ships lost in the Med and the Atlantic even, or ships lost in the Pacific. I'm just mopping up all my screens, making sure they're all in the right places. In my scouts even. I tell you what, oh, look at that, guys. That is, I suspect, is HMS Bismarck. And we all know what that means. The first battle fleet is going to be retasked. And, oh yes, like in reality, we're going to have a crazy, absolute, massive, mad dash to kill KMS Bismarck. In reality, Britain pulled like half its navy to fight Bismarck from the Med and everything because they were scared that this one battleship was going to destroy the entire Royal Navy, single-handedly invade Britain, kill Churchill, carry on to America, and, don't know, lodge itself in the White House or something. So there was a whole crazy series of battles, initially through the North Sea and then through the through the Atlantic Sea, before Bismarck got to Brest. We did sink it, obviously. It sunk Hood in the eastern Norwegian Trench. But it was hilarious. We sent things We've sent H-Force from the Med to go and fight it with their carriers and naval bombers. Everything was chasing Bismarck. And in reality, it was never that much of a threat. They were trying to use it for convoy raiding, at which battleships never really excelled at. But talking about that, that makes me need my Marines. So the Marines are going to come out. They're going to go back to Trieste. Oh, excuse me, I've got to go right now.